What's up, guys? In today's video I'm gonna be preparing all the animals for the hurricane. As you can see, the sky is perfect right now, and that's because it's always clear before the storm. It's a little bit cloudier on this side over here, but it's not too bad. Yesterday it was raining more, but yeah, so far it's gonna be a pretty good today and tomorrow, but then after that it's gonna get crazy. So my original plan was to board up the entrance so that the hermits could stay out here, but the hurricane has gotten stronger. It went from being a Cat 1 to being a Cat 4, which is just means that the wind speeds are a lot higher than normal. So my biggest concerns aren't really the tortoises. The tortoises would be fine. I could just put them in the tubs. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So the redfoots are all gonna go in here, and I want to make it as tight as possible for them, just so that it's kind of like shipping reptile, right? You would want them to be in a tighter spot so that they don't move around too much and they don't mess with each other. I don't want them to be annoying each other or fighting. So the plan is to put more redfoots in there, probably like 4 or 5, depending. I'll have to see. Obviously I want to give them some space so they can walk around, but not too much that they'll be running around like crazy. The hermits, they're gonna go inside. I'm gonna split them up into a couple groups. Probably gonna keep the males separated from the females so they don't start annoying the females. I'm gonna put them inside in the glass tanks that I have. And the sulcatas, I'm gonna get 1 or 2 of the sulcatas, probably these 2, and I'm gonna put them in here. And I'm gonna obviously move this box. I'm not gonna leave it right there, so I'm gonna put them in here. If I could fit the 3rd one in, which I doubt, I'll put her in there too. These guys aren't gonna go inside all the way. They're gonna be under the roof, but in the terrace, so I'll show you that after. So another thing that I have to do is cut down all the plants, cut them in half so that they don't fall over when the wind speeds get too crazy. And I wanted to show you guys this tortoise. I got this tortoise the other day, and this is another male redfoot that I got. So I didn't really make a video on him or anything since it's just one tortoise, but I just wanted to introduce him to you guys. He has a really cool pattern. He's a little bit dirty now. Last night I forgot to put this lid down, and they were a little crazy just running around and getting under the dirt. So yeah, I just wanted to show you him. He has some really bright colors. He's really healthy, and that guy still has more red on his face. Like you can see right there, he has more red. That's the other male, and this guy's more yellow, but his feet are much brighter. The males of the redfoots are much brighter in color. But anyways, the next thing that I want to do is cut this. I'm going to cut this first since that's the easiest thing, and I'm probably going to save these leaves so that I can feed it to them while the hurricane is actually going on, so that I can still keep their food a little bit diverse. And the connexus is in here. I'm also going to take him inside. I'm pretty sure this would hold perfectly. Even if it did, I wouldn't want him in here because the winds are going to be bothering him, probably throwing all this around, making a huge mess. So I don't want to leave him in here. First I was going to leave the sulcatas down there and just board that up, but since it went higher, I'm not in the main part of the hurricane, so I'm not really going to be hit that bad. It's mostly up north in Florida. It's not going to be that big a deal down here, down south. It's going to be pretty windy. I don't think any trees are going to break down or anything. Some plants might fall, and this is probably going to be fine, all this too. If anything, this would probably be opening up a lot, and maybe I'll have to board this up because my room is right there and I'll be making a bunch of noise throughout the night. So not board this up, screw it in so that it doesn't do that. But other than that, really not that big a deal. Like I said, I'm putting the sulcatas in there, and I'll show you where I'm going to put them now. Alright, so I'm going to put the box right here for the sulcatas, and as you can see, this perfectly covered. There's a lot of roof covering it, and since 2 years ago we had a category 5 hurricane, and it was much worse than this, and nothing came over here except some leaves. And this is also going to be protecting them. So, and that box is pretty strong, so they're going to be perfect here. And Tank, I may have to take inside. He's over there, so I may have to take him inside just because I don't have a big enough box to leave him outside. And he's probably going to be the most annoying one out of all of them because he does not like being boxed up. You can see he was eating some lettuce, some dried up lettuce that he found somewhere. Alright, so I'm probably going to be putting 4 hermits in here, and then the 2 males in there. And like I said, it doesn't matter that there's that much space because that's just going to be for like probably 2 to 3 days. So they're going to be back in their normal enclosures pretty soon. Hopefully, as long as their enclosures aren't damaged, they'll be perfect to go back in as soon as it stops raining. But yeah, I'm just going to take out all the hides and stuff and put substrate, because if I don't put substrate, it'll start smelling really bad once they start peeing and pooping. Alright, so I'm putting all the substrate in so that I can make sure that I have enough. And I'm gonna put the 2 Hermans in there and the other 4 here. I'm not gonna put them hides or anything. I'm just gonna have the lights off, hopefully by choice, because maybe it'll be going, the power would be going out. But that way they'll just be less stressed out when the lights are off. They might be a little stressed out because of the glass, but it's not really that big a deal. Like I said, it's only for 2 days, and it's better than leaving them outside. So I'm gonna be putting the 2 Hermans there. I need to put one out for the Canixies and then the Redfoots. Alright, so I cut a lot of the hibiscus off. You can see it's much shorter, and that just keeps it from swinging as much, so hopefully the plants don't fall off, or the roots don't come out. So they should be perfect. The cactus, I don't know, I'm not going to be cutting it, but it's against the wall, so hopefully it doesn't break. If anything, the top might break in half depending where the wind's going. Hopefully it's not too bad. If the wind is coming in the direction that I'm in, like I said, the top might fall off again, so hopefully it stays good. But I'm not going to worry about the cactus as much. If it falls off, I'll just feed off the whole cactus and I'll replant most of it. So the hibiscus was really the biggest concern. I'll be feeding off most of this, or I'm going to be feeding off some of it today, and I'm going to be saving the rest for during the hurricane. Alright, so here are all the leaves that I got. I'm going to save up a lot of them. The stick broke through the bag, but it should be fine. As long as not that much air gets in, it'll be perfect. So Tank was eating some of the hibiscus. All the babies are enjoying some of the hibiscus. You can see they really love it. And most of them have already cleared out all of the hibiscus. But yeah, they all enjoying it. All these guys are going to be going inside. Alright, so like I said, I put this big tub here, and this is where I'm going to put the sulcatas. I could actually fit the 3 females in here. You can see there's plenty of room in here. 3 sulcatas fit, and maybe even 1 pug. It started to rain already, and I'm about to bring in the animals now. Alright, so I got this box, and I'm going to put the Redfoots in here. I'm not going to keep all of them in here, but I am going to put them all in now so that I can take them over there. Let me show you guys. I got this brand new Redfoot the other day. He's a male Redfoot. He has really bright colors. You can see the shell is probably the most beautiful part. He has the most beautiful shell out of all of them, and the legs too. The other male has more bright colors on his face though. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I'm just missing 1 more of the Redfoots. I'm gonna go get inside now and then get the Hermans. So like I said, I'm gonna be putting them all in here until I transport them over there, and then I'll make them more comfortable. 2 and 3. Alright, I wanna make sure that I close that so that the hurricane doesn't break it. And now the last female is right here. And the Redfoots like the rain, that's why most of them were outside already. They like to get in the water, and they start mating when it rains. But obviously a hurricane is more than just rain. It's very windy, and it could break things, and things could fall on them. Alright, so now I'm gonna close this up, move them over there, separate them, and I'll start recording again. Alright, so now I just need to get the Hermans. The Hermans are much smaller, so it's gonna be easier. This is the biggest one that I have. And these guys, I could have just bolted in this, the roof into this and closed up the door, but I decided just to bring them inside. I already had everything set up. Might as well just put them in. Alright, there we go. Now I just need to come back and get the Canixies, and that's it. Alright, so now I'm just gonna put all the hermits inside of here. And if I see that the males are being annoying, I'll just separate the males. But it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Like I said, this is gonna be temporary. Depending on how the weather is tomorrow, I may or may not leave them inside. It's probably just gonna be rain. Nothing too serious. So yeah, they're all in here. If anything, I'll put the 2 males in there, and that's it. But now to get the hinge back, then set up the redfoots. So here's the redfoot. Time to put him inside. He was asleep. Fed up some cactus yesterday. He really seemed to like it. The connexies and the hingebacks, not the hingebacks, the hermits. This one doesn't really let it focus. And so far they're alright. They're probably gonna go to sleep when I turn off the lights. But everything looks like it's gonna be fine. Alright, so yeah, everything looks like it's gonna be fine. The weather doesn't look too bad, and the hurricane seems like it moved away. So hopefully everything goes well. It already stopped raining, so I'm not gonna really bring these guys in just yet. When it starts raining again, I'll probably bring them in if it gets bad. But they'll be good here. I need to put these guys back down because I needed the tub. And the redfoots are over there. I still haven't set them up. Redfoots are in here, and to be honest, I'll probably just leave them like this because they have room. Like I said, they don't need to be moving around. This is better because now they're tight, and they'll be since they can't move around too much, they won't be as active, and they'll just go to sleep. Like some of them have already started sleeping. So I'll just leave them here. If I notice that there's any issues, take them out. I'm gonna put them in the garage now. Alright, and the sulcatas I'm gonna be putting in the shed over there. They'll be fine in there, and I'm not gonna be putting them right now. I'll put them later once it starts getting more cloudy and more rainy, because there's no point right now. They're just walking around enjoying the grass, and she just got in there right now, but she was eating some grass, so there's no point in putting them in right now. I'm gonna give them some time to eat the grass, and then when it starts raining, I'll put them inside. I probably won't record it, or maybe I'll show you guys on the cameras, but I probably won't be recording it. Alright, so the hurricane never came. It turned away from Florida last minute. So this is actually the worst that it's been the whole time. I brought the tortoises in anyways. They've been in here for 2 days now. So they were here all of yesterday and now today in the morning. So I'm gonna go take them back outside. And they were in here really for no reason since the hurricane never came. But it's better to be safe than sorry. Alright, so we're about to put the redfoots back in their enclosure. The weather is probably going to be pretty much clear from now on. The only problem might be a little bit of rain later, which isn't really a big deal. The redfoots actually like the rain. Alright, so all the females are in. Now I just need to go get the last 2 males. And like I was saying earlier, they like the rain. They're actually more active during the rain, so it's not really a big deal. But I doubt it's even going to rain later on. Now to take the hermit tortoises outside. Alright, so now to put all the hermits back in their enclosure, and I need to go get the hinge back afterwards. Hey guys, so the hurricane never showed up. That's a good thing though. But I'm still going to upload the video just so that you guys could see what I would do. Obviously I didn't show everything just because it never came. So I stopped preparations when I saw that it was moving out, and I left some things out, like the sulcatas for example. I would have brought them in if it were to come, but they changed paths. So I said I'll leave them outside until they start to, if the hurricane gets closer and it starts raining, I would bring them inside, or I would put them in the shed over there. Since it never came, I didn't bring the sulcatas in, but that was pretty much the only thing. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment for future suggestions, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching.